episode 44 of Anime and Us Other. I'm TJ.
And I'm Shawn.
And this is the review show that reviews movies and stuff. I don't know. Go ahead.
So, Blood Seal Eternal Mermaid, the 22nd TV special for Lupin III.
Sure is.
Released December 2nd, 2011, 90-minute runtime, and it was dubbed in 2019, which is not in any of the wikis, and I like that, so we might, for some of these movies, especially the slightly older ones, we might be doing this.
Okay.
Checking the fandom wiki.
That makes sense.
This isn't even necessarily all that old, it's only 12 years old.
Yeah, this is one where we already got 2 dubbed Lupin movies left.
But it's still fairly unnormal nowadays for an animated movie not to be dubbed within the first year.
Oh, yeah. I mean, obviously.
So that is kind of odd.
But, like, yeah, so we're on this one because about the 30 movies in between this one and the last one we did, we're all subbed and we only do dubbed, so.
That's fine.
Yeah, so we're doing this one. Anyway, so it's another Lupin in the movie, so premise.
Lupin steals things. There's a gemstone, a fake that he's been tasked with to steal.
Called the Eternal Mermaid. No, was it?
Something like that.
It's gotta be. Yeah.
I don't know.
It's gotta be the Eternal Mermaid.
He steals it, finds out it's a fake.
Yes.
And then goes to steal the real one. And it gives essentially eternal life, kind of like the Harry Potter, the first movie, Sorcerer's Stone.
The stone doesn't give eternal life.
No, but it like opened up the doorway or whatever.
Yeah, it's about, yeah.
Whatever. And then the lady there is like sleeping or something. And her cells like regenerate and literally forever.
Yeah, she's like in a stasis or something.
Uh-huh. Does she wake up?
Kind of. She possesses the girl.
I was in and out. The movie was... So here's the thing. The animation was really good. Even for 2011, like, it was just top quality.
Yeah, it was very beautiful.
And, like, I expect things to be good at 2011, but it was very good. The one thing I found a little bit weird was I felt like the details weren't quite there as much.
Okay.
Like in the faces and all that, and in their jackets.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The character design does feel off a little.
It felt slightly more polished, but not polished as in, like, it's perfect. Polished as in, like, you don't see these tiny little flaws anymore.
Right.
We're perfect. But, like, those little flaws kind of what made Lupin. I feel like it's more CG'd than hand-drawn. You know what I mean?
Is it?
Whereas the older ones were hand-drawn.
Right. But was it CG'd?
It feels like it was. I don't know. I assume it is. I don't know where we would find that.
Scroll down.
I don't think we're going to find that in here.
This was the first TV special that was animated in HD.
Animated in HD. Well, yeah, and widescreen. That's something. Oh, we got that.
What?
I don't know.
We're reading the internet right now. Sorry. This is great.
A lot of dead air.
This is amazing podcasting.
I thought it was going to be, like, fun little, like, stories about the movie, and it's really not.
No, it's notes about the movie.
Yeah, but I thought it was going to be like, you know, if you go to IMDb, there's like trivia. That's what I went. I couldn't think of the word.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be trivia about the movie.
But no, this is just like the TV special is influenced by the Japanese legend Yabuguni, where someone gets immortality by eating a mermaid meat.
Whatever.
So, yeah, it's just stuff like that. Nothing really special. So, yeah, this movie's weird.
It's odd. I did like the animation. I'm not trying to shit on it. I just didn't like the extra detail that we had before.
No.
I didn't like losing that.
Yeah, no, I
Voice
get
acting
it.
was all good.
Yeah,
like normal.
But this is a Lupin movie that goes back to supernatural roots.
Yeah,
and I think I like it when they just stick to a straight heist movie.
It's weird when they do the supernatural route.
Yeah, because
it's like you forget that. Oh yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah, and then because then the story kind of gets convoluted. And it's just like...
I mean, sometimes it's always convoluted, but more convoluted for sure.
But yeah, but now we're adding, like, mermaids into it and shit. It's just like, why? And so he steals a gem so he can lead to a cave that has an immortal woman in it because of a clan of people who separated to 3 clans, and then one of the clan people is, like, evil now and owns a corporation, and...
There's a funny scene where he's running away with the... 1 stone or 2 stones, I can't remember. And he comes across this little girl with a popcorn stand. And he's like, hey, girl. But he's so far away from them that he can just have this conversation. He's like, hey, little girl, I don't have any money, but can I borrow your popcorn stand and I'll pay you later? She's like, sure.
And then he takes the popcorn stand and throws it at Zenigata.
And there's a lot more popcorn coming out of that thing than there should be.
Yeah.
And somehow they're just all on the floor, encumbered, and can't get up.
So, the little girl's a part of the plot because she's looking for her sister, and her sister is the so-called mermaid in this.
And she wants to become a thief.
Well, no, she knows that he's Lupin, and she wants him to teach him so she can steal her sister back from the thing. She doesn't actually care about being a thief. Because eventually Lupin says, I'll just steal her for you, and then she's okay with it. But my other question is that like a legitimate job? You just buy a popcorn machine and just go stand out on the street?
Food vendor, yeah. Any city.
I guess.
Hot dog vendor. Popcorn, I don't know.
That's what I mean.
Maybe like if you're near like a movie theater district or something like that.
Yeah, but why wouldn't you just go?
Be a lot cheaper popcorn.
I guess that would.
A lot cheaper.
That's fair. I just never seen a popcorn vendor.
I've never seen one of those either. But street food. I've seen street food.
Well, obviously we've seen street food before, but like I just never seen.
I've seen elote. Have you seen that?
A what?
Elote. It's I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but it's like Mexican corn on the cob, and they just like it's corn on the cob, but it's just like Mexican flavors and stuff.
Oh,
it's a popular thing. It's okay. I don't like the one spice they put on. I think it's lime or whatever. I can't remember. But like, I don't want that on my corn. But like similar type thing, like not a hot dog, not a meal.
Right.
Maybe it's a different culture thing. I don't really think that's in America too much.
No,
that kind of stuff.
I guess
the most we have here is literally hot dogs and food trucks.
That's fair. I mean, I guess in Japan, I suppose it's possible to have popcorn. And I guess it's possible because this is only 2011. This is
maybe
not
it's just a thing in a different culture.
Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, we see videos of like Vietnam and stuff. They're eating frogs deep fried on sticks and shit.
True. But popcorn's such an like average food. You know what I mean? It's just like everyone has popcorn. It's like, why don't you just go to the store and buy popcorn if you want popcorn? Why are you buying it from a vendor? Why are you selling it? I just don't get it.
I can't imagine you're making a lot of money on it.
No. But I mean, obviously she's just doing it to spy on the people.
Yeah, I think so.
So it's
a cover.
Like, it's definitely a cover. It's just, I just thought it was weird. I don't know. Maybe it was just me.
But then they're together. Lupin comes back, gives her money, and she proposes essentially like, teach me to be a thief, blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm. And he's like, no. And then she forces her way in.
You'd actually think, like, with his ego, he would want to teach someone. Like, he would want to take a protege.
Yeah, I think, well, at the same time, it's because he's an egomaniac.
That he doesn't. Yes. I get that, too. like, with him and his character, I could see him doing it. More than some others.
I could see him doing it, but then you have to look, he's not an evil guy, and he sees this, 14-year-old girl, and I'm gonna put her in this life? Yeah, right.
That's what she wants. Might as well be taught by the best.
I mean, but he talks her out of it in the end.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's a good thing he didn't do it then.
Yeah.
Even though her sister's got Wolverine's healing factor, but essentially, that's what happens. I don't know, there's just not a lot to talk about in the movie. It's, they steal, it starts out as a thief thing, and there's the twist that there's immortality, and then there's an evil bad guy who
wants the immortality.
Yeah, and he then turns himself into a giant monster at the end.
Yeah, was there like an issue? Why did he turn into a monster and not just have strong strength and immortality? Did he mix up with the genes or something? I can't remember why he turned into a monster by taking her genes.
He took her blood and put it into himself, and then he just kept kind of evolving.
I guess it didn't mix with him well.
Right,
okay.
Yeah.
I was wondering if I missed something.
No, not really. And honestly, she possessed the other girl, so it was kind of like she cursed him a little bit with it.
Oh, okay.
I mean, technically, he did turn into a monster, but he was immortal and strong and just lost...
Well, sort of immortal. He did get shot in the head and lived.
Yeah. I forget how they killed him. They blow us...
I think either something... I'm going to say this, and if we have any viewers on the YouTube channel, comment and tell us differently. I'm going to say either A, they collapsed the cave on him, or B, they blew him up.
I remember his head exploding. I think it's blowing him up. I don't remember.
Could be both. Could have blown him up and then collapsed the cave.
Yeah. So I'm having trouble with this one, and I didn't watch it too long ago. It's just, it feels like nothing happened in this one.
That's kind of most Lupin movies. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but it's a nothing that is like, look, there's a thief. We just don't care about what he's stealing, but it's still, you could remember the plot. You know what I mean? Uh-huh. Whereas this one, I'm having trouble remembering the convoluted plot and like how they got to it.
It's always, this thing happens, that thing happens. Fujiko does something, maybe she doesn't do something, maybe she helps, maybe she doesn't help.
Yeah, I mean, Fujiko is like on the other guy's side and then betrays him and then he's back on her side. Do you want to talk about Fujiko? You always talk about her and everything.
Yeah, she looked good. My daughter happened to be in the room when Lupin was like trying to sleep with her a little, and then she put him to sleep with her perfume.
Right.
My daughter thought it was funny. Yeah, you gotta get yourself a strong woman.
Yeah, we're struggling with this one.
It's okay.
That's okay.
A 5.
Yeah, it's average. It's an average Lupin movie.
Maybe even slightly less.
I mean,
I didn't hate it though,
No.
so 5. I don't think I could give it less than 5.
Yeah, I didn't hate it either. It was watchable. It's pretty. It's a good background movie.
I want more out of it.
Yeah.
I want to enjoy it more. I want it to actually be funny to us. You know what I mean? It feels almost like a chore watching it.
Almost. I don't know.
The bad guy's weapon with the swords was pretty cool.
Oh, yeah. And Guliman was always with his rival guy in this one. The show seems to be better than the movies.
I think so.
Yeah, I think that's the conclusion. And you know what? I know what I realized. In each new season of Lupin gets a different colored jacket.
Oh, that's funny. So maybe this is for like a movie per season or something?
No, the first season he had a green jacket. The second season he had red. And every movie we watched, he's had a red jacket. He doesn't change.
Oh.
It hasn't changed.
Maybe this all takes place in between 2 episodes of the second season.
Maybe. I don't know. But
maybe he moves from the red jacket and stays on it in the show.
This is in 2011 this was released. I think they were up to at least the 4th season. And
well, it's what I just said. Is like maybe when they went to red, they just never went back to a different color.
No. In the 3rd season, he has like a blue jacket. In the 4th season, he has like a pink jacket. In each new season, he has a different jacket. That's why I'm bringing it up. But like in the 2nd season, it's red, and they just stick with that red for the movies for some reason.
Well, I don't know.
Anyway, I guess that's it. We're going to go back to the regular show now after this as we go to my pick as we cover episodes 13 through 24 of Samurai Jack.
Bye.